This why, bro, I ain't gonna lie. To all the men out there, do not let your sisters and your daughter or whatever let you get involved in some BS because they choose bad men. You know, I know as a man and as a brother, the first thing you want to do is come to rescue and be there to protect your sisters. But sometimes you got to know, females know who they be dealing with. And you shouldn't get killed or put your life or freedom in jeopardy over some BS that they're going to go right back to after it's all said and done. This situation is so sad because not only were they born on the same day, but they literally lost their life on the same day. Effed up situation, but it's a bigger lesson learned here, bro. I ain't going to lie.
Is that Chris?
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Look at Jay here, y'all. Back with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got a very crazy and a very different video to talk about. And I've been seeing this story trend all over social media. It seems like two Florida brothers has been trending on social media after pretty much they was killed by their sister domestic boyfriend after they came there to pretty much protect her, and they ended up losing their life in the act of it. And they got social media going crazy because a lot of people are saying that she's wrong, but a lot of people are also saying that, you know, the dude was wrong and that they died for a good reason. Now we're gonna get into it and talk about it, but before we do, real quick, y'all, I've been out the loop for a minute, so y'all give me the algorithm, hit that like button, you feel me, and comment tapped in if y'all tapped in down below, and also smash that notification bell. So for one, I can keep y'all updated on this situation, but also, bro, y'all can just be notified anytime I drop a video in general, bro. Now, as I said, bro, it seems like two brothers have been trending all over social media after they came to their sister rescue, but it caused them to lose their life. Now, two of the men, one goes by the name of Gianni Pierre and the other one goes by the name of Jaheem Pierre. As y'all see, they both was born on February 23rd. One of them was born just a few years earlier, and they both died in the same year on the same day. Effed up situation, and just a very crazy coincidence. Now, wait. I know a lot of y'all see these ads and y'all instantly skip and be like, oh, it's a scam. No, Free Cash is legit. They're actually the one that's supporting this video right now. Free Cash is literally a program where you can make real life money trying out new games and apps on your phone. Now, literally, bro, people think that, oh, it track your data and this, that. No, that's just simply not true, bro. I've used it myself. Literally, Free Cash offer you a wall of games that you can play, and the more games you play and the higher you level up, obviously, the more money you got a chance of making. They turn them credits on that app into real money, and that could be through PayPal, crypto, gift cards, however you want it, bro. All you got to do is scan this QR code right here or hit that link in my description down below. Start playing games, DM me when you cash out, and I'll post it on my channel, bro. You're welcome, man. Shout out to Free Cash. Now, the story is being told right now that pretty much their sister was dealing with a guy that was very domestic, right? Putting hands on them, and they came over there to, I guess, resolve the situation. The male, or the suspect, should I say, ended up leaving the apartment, coming back, firing shots, taking the lives of both Gianni and Jaheem. And this story is just sickening, bro.
In Miami, two brothers gunned down in an apartment building, and tonight we are learning more details on what led up to the fatal gunfire. According to police, these two brothers and their sister's boyfriend got into some sort of fight altercation before this double shooting. Those two men are dead, and that suspect is in jail. Two brothers, Jaheem and Gianni Pierre, were shot and killed May 2nd. Audio from dispatch says a caller reported 6 shots fired, and a woman reporting her brother was shot.
Miami, I made contact with a female, said that her brother shot on the 2nd floor.
An arrest form says while detectives were investigating, a man approached and said, quote, "I'm the one. I have the firearm." Police arrested 31-year-old Antoine Carter, who they say had a gun in his pocket. The report says CCTV footage shows Carter yelling and banging on an apartment door. When it opens, quote, Carter then charged into the apartment as he reached into his front right pocket. Immediately after, several gunshots were heard.
Now, as y'all see, they touched just the basic surface of it. Pretty much they're saying that, you know, it was just an altercation between the man or the sister and the individual that took their lives, and said things got physical, I guess you could say. She called the brothers over there, and somehow the brothers lost their life, and the man stayed, and he admitted to being the one that actually fired the shots. Now, the more details come out about the situation, make this situation so disgusting. I'm gonna read this article, and then we're gonna get into some real commentary, but I want y'all to read the details and just listen to this. A Miami man is in a county jail on 2 counts of first-degree 3 a.m. after police say he fatally shot his girlfriend and 2 brothers, who detectives say were trying to protect her. Police said Antoine Carter was in the apartment that he shared with a woman on the 5300 block of Northwest 17th Avenue around noon Saturday when he opened fire with his Glock 9mm handgun, shooting the 23-year-old Jaheim Pierre and 28-year-old Gianni Pierre. Gianni Pierre was sitting on the couch when he was hit, and Jaheim Pierre ran towards his sister and collapsed on top of her when bullets struck him. According to Carter's arrest report, when police arrived, the woman, whom the Miami Herald is not naming because she's a possible victim of DV, was covered in blood, according to the report. Jaheim Pierre was deceased when paramedics arrived, according to the report. Gianni Pierre was taken to the trauma center at Jackson Memorial Hospital, where he died minutes after arriving, the report states. Detectives say the woman and Carter had been in a relationship for about 4 years, and her brothers came to her apartment on Saturday to look after her because of a quote-unquote history of previous domestic violence between the couple, the report states. Jaheim Pierre and his sister began arguing, and Carter interrupted them, the woman told police. Jaheim Pierre punched Carter, and the fight started involving all 3 men, the woman told police, according to the report. Detectives watched building security footage that showed Carter leave the apartment, walk to a black 4-door sedan, place an unknown object in his front pocket, and walk back into the unit, according to the report. He then banged on the door, demanding someone let him in, saying, "I bet one of you won't open up," detectives wrote in the report. When one of the brothers eventually opened the door, Carter ran inside, pulling the trigger, the footage showed. According to the report, detectives wrote in the affidavit that they heard several gunshots, followed by a woman screaming. A woman was then seen running out of the apartment with her barefoot and clothes covered in blood, the report states. The woman told police after the shooting, Carter said to her, quote unquote, "See what you made me do," the report states. Carter, who is being held at the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center awaiting a judge to set bond, told detectives that he walked out of the apartment to quote unquote get a breath of fresh air, according to the report. He told the cops he returned to get his wallet and keys, and when he went inside, the brothers squared up with both fists in the air, ready to fight again, the report states. He said that's when he pulled out the gun and shot them several times, according to the report. Now, as y'all see, this made a big turn. Now, they made it seem as if, just a domestic situation that came over there and lost his life, but it seems like they did come over there for whatever reason, and it's the sad part about it because they said that literally they have previous history. So these guys probably didn't even expect it to go this far, because knowing they had previous history, obviously this ain't something new to them, but they said that pretty much the guys came over there for whatever reason. He ended up getting into an altercation with the sister, and then the guy, Antoine Carter, tried to get into it, and they put hands and feet on him, and he came back and shot him. Now it's all making sense, and that's why I say, like I say, when you're dealing with a domestic situation, you gotta be cautious of what you're dealing with. And the sister should have told them how dangerous he is, because they didn't put hands on him. So not only is he already being your sister, they come over there to protect your sister, and they already, a man gonna naturally feel some type of way about another man coming to quote unquote check them about that girl. But also they get the fight, and 9 times out of 10 he probably lost the fight. And now this is why this is definitely first degree, because he loved to put an unknown object in his pants. Well, I think we all know what an unknown object is, but you knock on the door and say, "I bet y'all won't open the door," and the moment they open the door, you go in there and do what you had to do. So that means you had intentions on doing that before they even did it. Now, like I said, this is effed up because the brothers were only doing what a brother do, and that's being protective. And the fact that he was arguing with the sister makes me think that probably he was telling them the same thing that I'm saying, that don't be getting me involved with this, or you need to leave him in general, or whatever the case may be. And sadly, it caused them to lose their life. And the worst part about it is one of them died trying to protect her. You know what I'm saying? Literally going to cover to protect her, and he ended up striking that person. Now, it's messed up, bro. Like I say, it's messed up because you can do all of that, right? You can feel so bad for your sister. God can be putting their hands on her, doing whatever to her, and literally you come over there and be Superman, help out, and guess what? That same man that she complained about and doing all that over, she'll be right back with him. So it's like all at what cost, and that's why I tell guys, bro, you're not Superman. A lot of women call their brothers and think that they brother Superman, and everybody not going. Your brother can't beat up everybody. He may be like your Superman, but the next man wakes up and put their pants on just like him. So it's just a very unfortunate and effed up situation, but he definitely knew what he was doing. Now, I ended up doing my little research, going online, and I see somebody from their family actually put up a post, and they caught my attention. Now, she put up a post and said, "As someone who's been in a DV relationship with an overprotective family, I left. Now, when I see girls going through, I'm quick to tell anyone to leave. Gianni and Jaheim, y'all didn't deserve to leave like this. I'm still trying to find the words for my feelings, and I'm just trying to be really careful, but I'm angry, I'm hurt. Everyone that's creating their own opinion, words, and storyline, just let our family grieve in peace, please. Now, she went on to post that, and then she shared a post about the whole situation and said that her cousin didn't call them over there. So that's weird, you know. That's one thing that kind of like threw me for a loop, because who called them over there if your cousin did, you know? So who knows, right? More footage will come out, but regardless, you know, this situation could have easily been avoided. And for women, I don't know what it is, and it's got a lot to do with our generation. Y'all love toxic men. Like, I'm under the influence now, bro. Y'all notice dudes that treat women right, dudes that's a good guy, honest living, don't cheat, don't be out partying, whatever the case may be, treat a woman with respect and love, they get done the worst way. They get cheated on, they get treated bad. But when it comes to men that treat women like they ain't nothing, men that put their hands on them, women can't leave them alone. That's what women like. Like, our community is so effed up. And I'm not even talking about just her, I'm just speaking in general. Women love the opposite, right? Women like what's not right for them, it seems like. Like, for some reason, for women, it takes 1,000 ass whoopers for them to find, like, okay, that's not the type of dude I like. And you could be 28 years old and all of a sudden, I don't like toxic men, I'm growing. Like, I thought stuff like that is common sense, but to each his own. And I'm only speaking because I have family members that have dealt with dudes where I'd be like, what did you see in him? Like, they getting cheated on, now they crying to me. But it's like, nigga, I could have told you years ago what type of person this individual is, but who knows, bruh? All I can say is, man, prayers for everybody in this situation. And if she did call them over there, whether you believe it or not, that blood is on your hands, because you knew what you were dealing with. Obviously, years down the line, you shouldn't have got your brothers involved with that. It was all up to you. You know what I'm saying? I understand dealing with guys like that, you got to be safe, because sometimes they don't want you to leave. But bro, you shouldn't have got your brothers involved in that. That's just my opinion. But give me y'all thoughts and opinions down below, and let me know what y'all think about it. And if you're from that city or know any other details that I may not know about, let me know in the comment section down below. Y'all already know who it is. It's Look, it's Jay. Thank God for another day, man. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ was y'all so much more than I ever will. And yeah, bro, I'm out, man.